Hey y'all, welcome back to Sacred Seasons. It's your girl, Ishibi, and I'm so glad y'all here. In episode 1, we talked about trusting God in those in between moments when we don't have all the answers yet. Keeping the faith. But today, we're moving into something new. Seasons of alignment. What happens when God starts shifting things in our lives, realigning us with His will, and teaching us lessons along the way? That's what this episode is all about. So let's dive in. My life lately has been all about transition. I just finished onboarding for my new job, and training is coming up. Now, that's not a huge change for me, but production with weekends is something new. Now, I don't want to over explain, but I will say that balancing this next season is going to take focus, discipline, and a whole lot of patience. Throughout all of this, I've been learning that transitions aren't just about adjusting schedules. They're about realigning with God's plan for our lives. He's guiding us in ways we might not even see yet, shaping us and preparing us for the growth that's ahead. Isaiah chapter 43:19 says,
Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert.
Now, as I began thinking about how this applies in my life, I realized that God is creating new pathways, even when the old ones feel uncertain. Take a moment and reflect with me. What transition in your life right now might God be guiding, even if you don't see the full picture? Lately, God has been showing me that relationships don't always stay the same. Some grow closer, some shift, and others may need more space or distance or time for a season. And that's not always a bad thing. It can actually be a part of God's plan for healing and growth. Even in family dynamics, where the bond is unbreakable, He can still reshape how close or how involved someone is in your daily life. It doesn't mean the love is gone. It just means the season of that relationship looks a lot different right now. Friendships may shift or fade, but that doesn't always mean they were bad. You see, sometimes God is simply pruning the level of connection. It's about quality over quantity. The ones who are truly walking in the same direction as you, those bonds don't break over a little distance or silence. They simply understand. In the infamous words of one of my favorite pastors, Pastor John Gray III, say, your tribe has your vibe. Your crew knows what you've been through, and your team will either share your dream or support it. Why? Because that's how you know for certain you're moving in the speed of purpose. Love that, love that. Speaking of scriptures, John chapter 15 verse 2 came to mind.
Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, He taketh away. And every branch that bears fruit, He prunes, that it may bear more fruit.
And as I reflect on this, I can see how God has been gently reshaping connections in my life. So I want you to sit with this for a moment for yourselves. Is there a relationship in your life that God is reshaping in this season? And how might creating space or redefining boundaries actually bring more growth, not less growth? One lesson that God keeps reminding me each day is the importance of boundaries and patience. You see, it's so easy to want to do everything for everybody, especially when you have a big heart like I do and care deeply. But sometimes saying no or stepping back is exactly what is needed for your growth and peace. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out, they're about protecting your heart, your energy, and your focus so that you can show up fully where it matters most. Patience works hand in hand with boundaries. Sometimes people or situations don't move as quickly as we want. Ain't that the truth? And yet we feel the urge to push, control, or overextend ourselves. But let me tell you, God is teaching me that waiting with grace, trusting His timing, and respecting both my needs and the needs of others actually strengthens relationships and aligns us all with His will. It made me think about that scripture, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23.
Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life.
And as I think about this in my own life, creating healthier boundaries and exercising patience has been a great deal of work for me, but God has allowed it to work in ways I couldn't have imagined. So let me ask you this: where might God be inviting you to protect your heart and wait with trust, even if it feels uncomfortable?